If there was only one thing I was allowed to create for the rest of my life, I would choose memories. Because you can't have memories without experiences. An experience is collected through a journey, the greatest creation of all time. Have you ever drank ayahuasca under the stars in a maloca before? At this point, I hadn't either. But that's where I was headed with my best friend. I love creating memories with her. And the cause for this experience was to celebrate my best friend's engagement. 2 weeks prior to leaving for our all-girls trip, we had to cut out certain foods, stimulants, spices, alcohol, etc. There were 6 of us total, split into 2 groups. One headed to Machu Picchu, and the group I was in, well, we decided to relax in Cancun before continuing on to Peru. We would spend 2.5 days here. And to be honest, after our first meal in Mexico, our motto quickly became, we will do our best. We also decided it would be best not to tell the other girls what we just had for dinner.
Oh, I didn't even record any of that. Okay, so that wraps up day 1. We traveled here to Cancun, just had some tostados, and yeah, we're full, we're tired, it's hot, and we're just gonna go and kick it in the apartment.
It's pretty crazy when you think about the spectrum of food consumption. You eat it for fuel, some eat it for comfort, some strictly because it's necessity, and others for pleasure. At this restaurant, it all of the 4 mentioned.
We are at a vegan restaurant right now. It's called La Casa de las Mayoras. And we all got ourselves these shakes, and they are so good. Me and Ebony got the pineapple and papaya. And Joy, what did you get?
Mango and papaya.
Joy got mango and papaya. They are bomb. Absolutely delicious.
Mine's almost gone already.
We each actually ended up with 2 rounds of smoothies. The second one I got was watermelon, and I have to say it was the best one. The lady that was serving us is actually the owner of the restaurant. Her name is Maria, and her energy was just as warm and comforting as the meals we ordered. This was quite literally the best meal I had had in days.
What did you think of the food, ladies?
5 out of 5.
This was the first time I had ever been to Mexico in the summer, and it was hot. It was also the first time I was in Mexico and hadn't had one drop of alcohol. It was beautifully torturous.
We've been walking for what it feels like forever. We're just trying to get to the beach, but I feel like we're gonna end up in fisherman docks because we don't exactly know where we're going. So we made it here. We're dying of heat, and this is the beach. We're gonna see if we can get a water taxi back to our apartment.
We ended up taking a regular schmegular taxi back to our apartment and picked up some water on the way. I remember one time my mom asked me if I had any regrets, and I said no. And she was baffled by this answer. See, we learn best through our mistakes. Mistakes expand our awareness. After all, fire has no meaning until you felt the heat. I think the only way I'd ever have regrets is if I spent a lifetime repeating the same mistakes.
So we're in line. We're going to get on a ferry and go to where are we going? Where are we going? Ilo Mujeres. Arriba! It's going to be a nice little island. That's it. That's all I know. Beach, and it's beautiful. It's a good idea, and I'm glad I came because earlier today I woke up and I was like, I ain't going over here. It's great. That's okay. Sand in the face. But this is our last day in Cancun. We're not exactly in Cancun right now. South Florida. We've got a ferry to this island. Huh? Okay, that's what she said. That's a video.
Oh, it's a video this time. What the hell?
I know, right?
I have a love-fear relationship with the ocean. This might stem from the fact that we're only aware of 5% of what's in there. I don't mind going in, but not too deep. And as soon as something brushes against my leg, I get creeped out. I mean, who am I kidding? I have a highly active imagination. I can creep myself out in a swimming pool.
So we just got back and it started to pour outside, as you saw from the takeoff from our cruise ship, our little ferry. There was a lot of black clouds. Everybody started taking off. The mariachi guy was singing, and then he cut his set short because we hit the storm, and the storm continued on to mainland. And literally, we are soaking wet. Everything's wet, but it's beautiful. We love rain. It was absolutely beautiful experience, except for the fact that we needed food, and Ebony was trying to protect the food. Let me turn this around so you can see what it looks like outside right now. That is what's going on outside. You can't really see the intensity right now, but take my word for it. It's like taking a shower right now outside. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But yeah, that wraps up our last day in Cancun. We all need to eat, shower, and then we're gonna get ready to catch our plane to Lima.
Before we left Canada from the airport, I went to the money exchange to get some pesos. And after I was finished my transaction, the lady that was helping me started to hum, Lord, I thank you for sunshine, I thank you for rain, I thank you for joy, I thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. We clung to the lyrics of that song for the rest of the trip.
Hello, beautiful people. Quick update. We are still in Cancun. Long story short, we need to get an emergency passport